Hello, going live. I don't know if my phone is going to stay like this. I'm going to try. There we go. I'm just going to wait for a couple people to pop on. I am going to work on palette 3 today. I've been practicing with some of these shadows, and I think I'm getting better. I have a lot more work to do, but I think I'm getting a little better, a little bit. So I washed my face. I put on my moisturizer. I just put on my complexion enhancer, the BB Flawless. This stuff is lightly pigmented. I can show you. It's got kind of a, I don't know if you can see that. Kind of got a little bit of a color. In fact, I think you can order this in several different colors, but I like to put it on before I get going. And then I take a little bit of my rose water and I just spray that on. It's a toner. I can use it to wet my brushes also, and that helps enhance the pigment in the shadows also. Not that they need it. These shadows are really, really deeply pigmented, so they're really nice. You don't need a lot of product to get that color. Hey Aunt Kay, how are you? Good to see you on here. What's the weather like in Illinois? You guys starting to warm up a little bit, or is it still freezing? Hi Amy. So if you're watching this and you feel like you can share it with people, go ahead and hit that share button. There should be like a little plus sign in the lower left-hand corner, and you can just go right there and hit that plus sign and invite your friends, okay? Okay, so I think where I'll start today is with some of the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. I've started applying this by putting it first on my hand and then all over my face. Yes? I don't know if those are ripe yet, Emma. I don't know. If there isn't a lot of give on it, then don't cut it, because it'll be really, really bitter and sour. So this is what this looks like, and it has a dropper on the top. So I just take it out like this. I've started just putting it on the top of my hand like this, and that way I can use my foundation brush to apply it. So get some of that on there, and then just start putting it on all over. Hopefully I'll get a few more people on here. This Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation comes in 10 different colors. If you are not sure what color would be best for you, you can just send me a selfie with no makeup on in a natural light. You can message it to me, and I will color match you. Tell you which color would be best. Okay. Sometimes I'll also take this and I'll mix it with the BB Flawless, that complexion enhancer I was talking about earlier. I'll put a blob of each of them on my hand like this and mix them and apply them together. I have really dry skin, and I've been using our Daily Divine moisturizer from the Royalty collection for over a month now, and I'm really happy with it. Hey Chrissy. All right, you know what I forgot to do? Get all this hair out of my face. There we go. All right. How are you, Chrissy? Did you go out Sunday night, and how was the mascara? Were you happy? You have any questions about it, applying it, or anything like that? I'm good. You loved it. Yay. I really, really am so happy to hear that. That is good news. I put too much of that foundation on my hand. I'm going to wipe off the excess. It lasted for 2 days, girl. You got to wash that off. Oh, I have done the same thing, and I wake up in the morning and I'm like ready to go. But it kind of gets flaky, doesn't it? Don't the fibers start to kind of fall off on your cheek a little bit if you don't reapply the gel? I think you could probably just get up and reapply the gel and you'd be good to go. That's funny. That is so funny. Okay, so I'm going to put on some of my bronzer. I'm waiting for a couple products to come in that I've ordered, and I'm super excited to show you guys this highlighting, contouring thing that people are doing. I've been watching a ton of other presenters do it, and it's awesome, and I can't wait to try it. I'm going to totally do it live. So they use like a bronzer, and then they use a concealer, and they do these areas, like these triangles under here. They get all across here, a stripe here, a dot here, all along here, all this contouring. They take a darker color, go in between, and it just looks so crazy, but oh my gosh, it totally enhances a full face makeup job. I'm not kidding. It is awesome. So I'm just using a little teeny bit of this bronzer. Now that I know where it's supposed to go. Last night I was watching this presenter. It's one of the male presenters we have with Younique, and he's awesome. He's a model. He's a professional makeup artist, and so I can learn so much from watching this guy, right? He's amazing. And he was doing this contouring. I'm not kidding you. I mean, he took this makeup and he went up on each side of his cheek like this. It was like just from the makeup. And then he took this concealer and he kind of like went along his nose like this. I mean, his nose, it actually changed his entire appearance. It looked like he had a nose job. I mean, it is so crazy, crazy dramatic. So I'll have to practice with that a little bit. So I have some concealer. I don't know. Probably put it on my little blemish over here. This is the Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Rami. All right, so just take a little bit on your finger. A little teeny bit. Can you guys see that? I don't know with the light. This light is kind of harsh tonight. Just a little bit on this guy. I feel like I've been putting a little bit on that little guy for a couple days now. Okay, enough is enough. All right, here we go. Be really careful with this skin under your eye. It's really fragile. Another thing I ordered, and it's not sold by Younique, but is a lip plumper. Have you guys ever used a lip plumper? It's hysterical. So I've been watching this presenter in Oklahoma, and she uses it. And it's so funny. So she can't talk. You wear it for like a minute or 2 minutes or something, and hers is shaped like an apple. And she takes it and she puts it on her lips like this, and it just, I don't know what it's doing in there. I'm going to find out because I ordered one. It is crazy. I mean, she takes that thing off. She's like ready to put on her lip product. It's awesome. So I ordered one of those too. Okay, let's do some eyes. You don't really need it, huh? Okay, let's see. I'm going to do some eyebrows. I'm using a medium. Can you see the color on there? I'm using a medium brow pencil. It rolls up like this. Has a brush on one end. For those of you who actually have eyebrows. I don't really have them. Oops, sorry about that. All right, and I'm just going to use my light. So let me turn you a little bit. All right, here we go. I never know whether you guys want to watch me do this entire thing from scratch, put on my foundation and concealer and bronzer and eyebrows, or if you just want me to get to it, because I have watched a few presenters where I'm thinking, just do it already, just put on the eyeshadow. So let's take a poll and see who just wants to get to it, and tomorrow night I'll go live and I'll just be ready to go. So I went with my mom today to her flight attendant meeting, or a retired flight attendants meeting. They're called the Kiwis. What a cool group of women. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just nice, good ladies, you know? It's really fun. And the coolest part about it, I didn't even know going into it that they were going to be talking about what new charity they wanted to support this year through their group. And you know, I've been promoting Alabaster Jar Project, which is the Grace House they built here in San Diego. And they rescue victims of sex trafficking here in San Diego. And they give them a place to live and give them clothes and food and job skills and everything. And I'm sitting there and they're doing their little meeting, and at the end they start talking about, well, you know, who do we want to support this year? What charity do we want to support this year? And everyone was kind of quiet, and I was like, I raised my hand, you know. I said, can I make a suggestion? She says yes. And so I start talking about Alabaster Jar Project, and I think people were really excited about it. So I'm going to be so thrilled if I find out that the Kiwis vote to support Alabaster Jar Project. That's going to be so cool. I mean, that was totally worth going just for that. If you're watching this and you want to go down to that lower left-hand corner and hit that plus sign and invite some friends, that would be awesome. Because even though I love all 4 people who are watching me, it'd be cool to get like more. All right. How am I doing here? It's so hard to see in this little phone. All right. Enough with the eyebrows already. Let's move on. So let's start. I'm using Moodstruck Addiction palette number 3. This is eyeshadow. We have 5 palettes to choose from currently. Palette 1 is our most popular palette. It's all browns, golds. Palette 2 is like silvers. Oops, I put that on the wrong side. And palette 3, this one I'm using tonight. This one is pink and purple and black. And all of the palettes have both matte and shimmer, which is really nice. This has become my favorite palette. I think I've been saying that for a couple weeks now. I only have 3 of the palettes, so I need to order the last 2. I don't have 2 with the silvers, and I don't have 5. 4 has some browns also in it, and it has blue. 2 or 3 blues to choose from. And 5 has like a richer pink, and I think there's a blue in there and maybe kind of a coral. I don't know, and I don't see a lot of presenters presenting that one, so I'm gonna get my hands on it and figure it out. All right, here we go with the palette. So you're gonna see me use, it's your favorite too. Yeah, definitely. You know, I was thinking about you, Rami, because you like this stuff, you know, and I like it too. And, you know, I don't think I'm supposed to say this, but if you wanted, you could probably get the presenter's kit, and you would have this huge bag of product for under $100, and you'd have almost $300 of the product instead of buying stuff just individually as you go. I mean, of course, I don't get any commission on the kit, so that wouldn't be the most ideal thing for me. But without promoting it too much, I mean, it's a really, really good deal. In fact, the presenter's kit is always the best deal that we're offering because, you know, we want presenters. So, but you don't have to present. There's no obligation to sell. You just get all this makeup and start playing with it. And if you happen to want to start a business sometime down the road, you're already set up. It's kind of cool. So I'm using this kind of stubby, short head brush. Why don't I clean my brushes before I go live? What is wrong with me? I think I say that every single time. And I like to do like a full coverage with this color. I'm going to go with the pink here. This is called Tickled. And I'm going to do full lid coverage with that, okay? Hi, Jody. Thank you for sharing my video. If you can share this and get the word out and I can get some more viewers, that would be so appreciated. So this is that pink color on palette number 3, Tickled. And I'm going to do it over the entire lid, but just to save time on the blending aspect, because as I've mentioned before, it really is all about the blending. I'm not going to go all the way up into this right under the brow where I do the highlighting, because then I just have to blend that much more. So I'm going to kind of go just right where my scar is there, right under that. Thanks for sharing, Chrissy. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm up to 5. I think this is a record. I'm getting excited. You know, I almost wish they didn't have the viewer count on the top, because when I'm sitting here, like in the daytime doing this, and I have 0 viewers, it just gets a little discouraging, you know? Going right under that. Okay. Ooh, ooh. All right. So I kind of have my base going, and now I'm going to change brushes. And I'm going to go to the trusty crease brush, okay? The crease brush you're going to use to go right into this hollow part above your eyeball. Not this. Right above that, where you can feel the eyeball, the line of your eyeball. I'm sorry that I always say that, but that was such a shock to me when I started learning how to do makeup. I'd been doing it so wrong for so long. So I really want to share that so that people know when they're going for that smoky eye look, what they're supposed to be doing when they're filling in that crease. So I'm going to go back to palette number 3, and I'm going to use Cheeky. And Cheeky is this darker color right here, and it has a shimmer to it. So I'm just going to put my crease brush in there, give it a little tap, and I'm going to just go on in. And I think I'm going to try to do this in my mirror instead of my phone so I can see. And I like to go all the way down. You can go to the middle right here and stop, and then go into that kind of C or V formation right there down into the lower lid, like this. But I like to go all the way down. You have to be careful with purples. You know, you can really get that kind of punched in the eye look. So you have to be careful. You know, I can hear you chewing right behind me.
I'm licking.
Oh, you're licking your, what is that called? Dipstick? Is that what those are? With the just
Fun dip.
dipping sugar into sugar? Mmm, yum. Everybody else is in bed. Emma gets to stay up till 8 o'clock. Lucky girl. So she's here with me now. And it looks too dark, and I know this. I'm doing that on purpose so that when I blend it out, I won't blend it away completely, okay? It's supposed to be dark like that. Sweetie, I want you to sit over there if you don't mind, because it just changes the light a little bit, okay? Thanks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Getting crazy. Crazy. Oh, I might be getting a little too bold here. It's okay. We'll go back and fix it. So I'm going to blend a teeny bit before I go on to the next color, okay? Yes, her hair is pink. Okay, come here. Rami wants to see your hair, Emma. So tonight was crazy hair night at Awana at her table, and so we colored her hair, and it's pink. It's every color. We had 6 colors. Ooh, green, blue,
Pink,
orange.
Red, purple.
Ay, ay, ay. Good old 99-cent store. It's so funny because I just had gone there, you know, last week to get some Valentine's Day things. And they had this whole section with these spray-on colors. And I was like, I should always have these on hand for whatever. You know, Halloween, crazy hair day. And then I get this email that it's crazy hair night at Awana tonight. It was perfect. So we did Libby's too. Okay, I'm going to go back over that crease now. And I'm actually going to go back to the stubby, thicker brush. I like this because the bristles are really close together, and so I can get like a really accurate coverage with it. And I'm going to go in this time, and I'm going to use, see if I can see it, and I'm going to use Ecstatic, and that's right here. And now I'm going to start to really close in on that V so that, whoa. I feel like I just don't do well on this right eye. So that I can just leave a little bit of space on the lids to do my little pop that I use. And I have something new tonight. I ordered a lot of the minerals pigment colors that we sell, and I am in love with these. So they come in these little cute containers, and I don't know if you can see, it's a powder, and they are beautiful, and it just takes a little teeny bit. I'm going to finish with it for my highlight, but just takes a little teeny bit. And they're the prettiest colors, and they have a million, we have a million different colors. Hey, Jenny. I love pigments too. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Okay, so we've got the crease. Bye, Rami. Have a good night. I'm up to 9 though. Don't go. Don't go. Hey, Trisha. All right, let's do the pop. And then I can move on to the pigment. So I have this little shadow brush. I'm going to take my rose water and I'm going to spray it in the lid like this. And I'm going to get this brush a little bit wet, okay? And like I said, these pigments are super intense, but you can make them even more intense by wetting your brush a little bit. And so then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my favorite. It's this one, Smitten. I don't know if you can even see these colors with this light. This light is so bright. Maybe if I turn it like this. Oh, that's a pretty good angle. It does have a light kind of lavender feel to it. What side did I get wet? This one. So I'm going to just grab a little bit of Smitten. And you can use a cream shadow here. I love our cream shadows. I don't have enough of them. In fact, I have what came in my presenter's kit, which is beautiful. It's extravagant, and it's kind of a gold color, and that wouldn't really work with this tonight. But I'm going to get some more. But I have several of the minerals pigment that I have ordered, and so lots of different colors that I can show you guys over the next few days when I'm doing my lives at night. All right. Oh, you can really see that scar tonight, huh? Did I tell you guys the story behind that? I was running at the pool. You know, they say don't run at the pool. They mean it. Don't run at the pool. You will fall on your face and you will have a huge scar for the rest of your life. It's a good one. You know what I remember from that the most is this lifeguard. He seemed so old to me, but he was probably half my age now. And they had taken me, this one guy, he had this this must have been in the 70s. I don't know. Probably was in the 70s. He had like the curly brown hair and the big, huge mustache. I remember him just scooping me up and running up the stairs, and this is at the Scripps Ranch Swim and Racket Club, and laying me down on this table in this room, and all the lifeguards came in there, and they're all looking, oh, whoa, you know, and you know how your face, it bleeds. Like when you get a cut on your face, it bleeds, right? And they're all looking at me, and this one guy is standing in the back, this one lifeguard, and he's eating ice cream, and he's going, oh, wow, look at all that blood. Yeah, that's what I remember from that. Not a bad memory. Anyway, my parents had to take me to a plastic surgeon over this. I mean, it was such a big cut that they actually had to take me to a specialist who wouldn't, you know, jack up my face. I don't know. I don't think they got their money's worth there, to tell you the truth. Okay, let's finish up with the shadow. So I'm going to go with my Minerals pigment. This color is called Naive. It's really pretty. It's kind of a gray, maybe a little bit of a bluish tint to it. Can you see the color there? Yeah, maybe. And for this, I want to use kind of a looser brush. So I'm going to use a taller brush where the bristles aren't so stuck together. And I'm going to put a little bit of that pigment in my cap, like this. And then I'm going to put the brush in the cap, get that nicely coated. And tap it, because you don't want this stuff flying all over. And I'm just going to do it right here for a little bit of highlight. I need to blend this eye. I really need to blend this eye. Let me go blend this real quick. So we saw this deluxe brush, and it is great for blending. And this has a nice big fat top, lots of bristles, and loosely in the brush, so that you have a lot of that free motion to really blend, 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 blend. You can never blend too much. Never. Okay. Go back to that pigment. Where's the brush I was using? There we go. Okay. Hey, Mark. Is that Mark or Kim? All right. Here you go. Feel free to share this. Help me get my viewer count up a little bit. It's lonely. It's lonely at 5. I've been watching some of these. Presenters in the evening, trying to learn from them, and it's crazy. They go live, and you'll get a notification that I'm going live, right? And I'll log in. I'll go into their, click on their picture. They'll have like 450 people watching them put on makeup at night. Who are these people sitting around watching me do my makeup right now? Well, that's how I started this whole thing. I started just clicking on these lives and watching these people put on their makeup at night, and I thought, that's kind of awesome. Why am I sitting here watching this when I could be doing it? And so I ordered a presenter's kit, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. You know, it's kind of nerve-wracking to get on here and put yourself out there, and I can't edit this video. I can't change anything that's happening right now. It's nerve-wracking. So I thought, well, if I can't do it, at least I'll have all this really great makeup. I mean, you get so much stuff. The presenter's kit is crazy. It's $99. You get something like, I think it's $280 or $290 worth of product in there, and it's everything you need. I mean, you don't have to buy any more product after that. You've got everything you need. It's got some skincare stuff in it. It's got tons of samples in it, but it also has full products in it. I mean, I've got, pencils and lipstick and the mascara. I got all that stuff when I got my presenter's kit. All right. So I'm going to put on some eyeliner, and then we're going to put on some mascara. And for my eyeliner, I've been using this one. I think this came in my presenter's kit too. It's a dark brown. It's called Proper. And I don't know if any of you did this growing up, but when I first started putting on makeup and putting on eyeliner, I used to buy black, and then I would take my lighter. I don't know why I had a lighter. It must have just been laying around in the street or something. And I would light the end of my eyeliner just to melt it a teeny tiny bit, and then you would be able to put it on your eye. Hey, Emma, could you stop that?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. And then I'd be able to put it on my eye really dark, really thick. Well, these, they work just like that. So be cautious using these because they are so well made that you don't have to melt your eyeliner anymore. It goes right on. Do you see that? People have been sending me their selfies as they're using some of these products and using the mascara, you know, and whenever we take a picture when we have the mascara on, we all go like this, right? Show the lash length. And one of my friends finally commented, my cousin Jessica took this beautiful selfie. You guys can see it on my beauty bar if you're in my VIP group. And she took this beautiful selfie like that. And my friend Mary commented on it, how come the mascara makes everybody's eyes go up to the side like that? She's a hoot. All right, so there you go. And I like to use that stuff on the bottom. You can also just use a really thin eyeliner brush like this. And in this palette that I've been using tonight, palette number 3, you can use this black on the end. This is called Irate. And just get a little bit on that. You can wet your brush if it gives you more control. Just use a little bit of Irate, and you can do your eyeliner with this little puppy. What are you watching, Emma? What are you watching, Emma? It's really loud. And it's very angry.
Oh, it's about this, well, it's best friends, whatever. It's just, this part's when Gary's mad about him not being able to do poetry.
Does anybody else have an 8-year-old who watches these like teeny bopper shows? I mean, they are like borderline appropriate, I think, but it's Disney. Come on, Disney, help me out. You know what show taught my kids a lot of bad stuff? Naughty stuff, not really bad, but just naughty stuff that maybe they didn't need to be exposed to right away. iCarly. But dang, that show is so funny. I don't even think that it's on the air anymore, is it? It is such a funny show. Emma is just over here eating as much candy as she can fit into her mouth. Yay, Valentine's Day.
Kind of like Halloween then.
So I really need to practice kind of doing like the wing out look. What is it called? Winging? I don't know what it's called. Clearly, I need help. It never looks right. Let's try it. Let's. Me and the mouse in my pocket. Oh, see, that was bad. It's not so bad. But then they have to match. That is the tricky part. Looks good? Okay. Here we go. Hey, Emma, could you stop that? Again? Thanks. I I don't know. I have trouble on this eye. I don't know. I can't tell if they're the same. This one always looks a little bit better to me. I feel like I have more wrinkles on this one that I have to navigate. All right. And then I'm going to use a teeny tiny little bit. You know what I didn't do tonight that I forgot to do? I forgot to put eye primer on. Well, that explains it. That's what it was all. That's why I'm off. I'm going to put a teeny tiny little bit of concealer, and I'm going to go right up here, because when I'm using the purple, you know, you do get a little bit of that purple kind of powder kind of flying, and it lands on your cheek and below a little bit. And with the golds and the browns, I don't mind it as much, but with the purple, I don't want people to think I just had a fight. So I like to bring that concealer under there just a little bit when I'm done. Okay, mascara. If you have not tried this mascara, what is wrong with you? This mascara, that's what it's all about. So it's two products. You have a gel that you put on. It's kind of like a regular mascara. And then you have 3D fibers. And the gel gets the lashes wet, and then the fibers, as you do it, it's a wand, the fibers can stick to the gel, and it gives you length. This stuff is awesome. It is a 3-step process, so you go back and you do the gel again after you have put on the fibers, so that you can kind of seal them in, because otherwise those fibers eventually throughout the day will start to detach from your eyelashes and kind of dust your face. You don't want that. So I do gel and fibers on one eye, then I go back and I do gel and fibers on the other eye, and then I go back to the original eye and seal in. Comes in this big fancy box. I have one right here. Like this. Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes Plus. And inside you'll find this bag. And then you're not a fan of curling, Jenny? Maybe you're being too violent with your curling. I think that the trick to curling your eyelashes is not to get as close to your eyelid as maybe you are, and that's what's causing you pain, but to just get the eyelashes in there and then to just gently curl for a long time. I didn't curl long enough, but you can curl, you know, maybe count to 10 and then release. I like to curl them because I want people to really see that length, and if I curl my eyelashes, then they can kind of see it better. But you can just have that, you know, regular look. My mom doesn't curl her eyelashes. I don't think she does. So I open both tubes. Here you go. You have 2 tubes inside. One is the gel, and one is the 3D fibers. I unscrew both caps because I'm going to work back and forth between them. And I do the gel first. Okay. Oops, I have a big, huge hair in here. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. All right. So start with the gel. As you can see, it's just regular mascara wand. You don't need a lot. Just get those lashes wet. Okay. Then go right to your fibers. And you can see that, can you see the fibers on there? And then you can kind of just pat it or lightly roll it on your hand like this. Make sure those fibers are really adhering to the wand. And then right on. right on to your eyelashes. You can use this both for volume and length. You can use more than one coat if you want to. I never do. I never need to. Can you see that, you guys? Can you see that? How come it does make my eyes go to the side, Mary? Uh-oh, I see a loose fiber flying around. Get that under control right now. Get out of here. Okay, then I'm going to go to my gel. I'm going to do my other eye. I don't know why I keep trying to do this in my phone when I have a mirror right here. And then the fibers. Can you see the difference? I don't know if I'm close enough. Fibers. So one way to do this is, if you want to do the 2-coat method, do what I'm doing, get the fibers on there, and when you go back to seal them in with the gel, just make that your second coat. So, actually, I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. So, this could be your last step. You can just seal in those fibers and be done with it, okay? I'm sorry if they're not perfect. I am kind of far from my mirror, so it's hard to see. Oops, uh-oh. These are not false lashes. This is mascara, and you're applying fibers to your lashes. Hypoallergenic, ophthalmologist approved, cruelty-free. Okay, they're wet again. So now you can go back. Do you have to curl them first? Yeah, so you don't have to curl them first, but I do. And this time you can go just on the tips. This is actually called tipping. So when you do it the first time, you're going in there and you are increasing volume and length. When you go in that second time, if you want to, and do the tipping, you're increasing that length even more. Okay. I'm going to let that set for a little bit while I do my other eye, and I'm going to get it wet with the gel. Sealing in that first coat of those fibers, getting them to really adhere. And now I'm going to go in and do the tipping with my fibers. Okay. Okay. Are we out of popcorn? Oh, that's disappointing. Is that me? Was that me? Did I take the last one? Oh, I'm sorry. I do too, though. It could have been me. I'll take the blame. Can you guys see this? Do you see this? This is crazy. Okay, now I'm going to seal it all in, okay? My mom is texting me. Why aren't you watching me? Okay. I'm going to go in and I'm going to seal them all in. Go do it in the other room. I think you'll have more control over your lightsaber in the other room. Thank you for not hitting me right in the head with that. That looked really sketchy there for a minute.
I didn't. I was behind you.
I thought you were going to the gym.
He was only checking the mail.
Oh. I'm sorry, you guys. These eyelashes on this side are like go in all different directions, and I just Have to beat them into submission. Oh boy, I think I'm making it worse. Emma, stop.
Sorry.
Do you hear that? That's sorry. It's like sorry, not sorry. Oh no.
Hi.
I think it's 8 o'clock. Is it time for you to go to bed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Good night. Okay. And thank you. Thank you. And you can do them on the bottom too. The fibers, that is. I usually just use the gel just for a little bit of color on those lower lashes because otherwise you can't see my lashes at all. And I realize I've been doing palette 3 a lot, you guys, and I am going to do something new tomorrow. It's just my favorite, and I love it. There you go. I'm going to do a really simple lip tonight. Because I'd like to keep this video under an hour.
Wash my hair tomorrow or tonight?
I think you'd be fine tomorrow. Okay. Good night, I love you.
Dad, what do you think? Do you think I should wear?
Okay,
Do you think I should take a shower before?
so I'm going to exfoliate.
What would you do if you were
I would probably take a shower before.
tomorrow? Wait, what did you say?
I would probably take a shower before I went to bed.
Okay.
Lots to contemplate when you're 8. Do I shower tonight? Or do I sleep with all this hair dye in my hair? Remember those days? What should I wear to school today? I'm not saying it was easier though. Tastes really, really good. If you guys don't ever buy any of my lip products, or you can only buy one, buy the exfoliator. Just buy this exfoliator. This is my favorite product. Of everything we sell, this is my favorite. No, the mascara is my favorite. Well, the eyeshadow is pretty good too. The lip stain's pretty awesome also. Okay, I have a few favorites. This exfoliator is really good though. It tastes so good and it feels so good. And then wait till I get that little lip plumper. Okay, so all I was going to do tonight with the kind of purples I used was put on the liquid lipstick that came in my presenter's kit. And it is called Sentimental. And this is our most popular liquid lipstick color. And I believe, Ginny, if I am correct, did you order this today? Love, love it. You're gonna love it. Okay, so here you go. I like to wipe some of this product off. You don't need all of this. The wand really picks up a lot of it. And you'll see these colors are super bold, so you don't need a lot of this, okay? Make sure your lips are dry. Be careful. You don't want to mess this up. Oh, it's so quiet now that Emma went to bed. You can, if you need more control applying this, you can also use a lip brush. They're really little on the top and the bristles are really close together and you have a little bit more control with that. Ginny, this is the color you got? Oh, I can't wait for you to get it. I can't wait. Send me a selfie when you get it. I love this. I wear this all the time. And you know, I never ever wore lipstick, so when I got this color, I was like, I don't know, that is a bit much for me. But now it's one of my more mellow colors because now I have all these crazy lip stains, sucker punched and saucy and primal and all these crazy colors. I really like this liquid lipstick. Now this stuff, I don't really need to reapply it during the day, but you do get some transfer with this. So, you know, it will come off as you're drinking stuff. It will come off on your cup a little bit. The less you put on, the less it will transfer, and you still get the bold color regardless. So wipe that product off. This will last you a long time. And I think we have 10 colors in this. It takes about a minute for it to completely dry. So if you're going to put a gloss on over it, let it dry completely. Same with the stains. You want to give them about 30 seconds. Let them completely set before you apply a gloss over them. So here you go. Here's the look. So we used palette number 3 tonight, Moodstruck Addiction palette number 3 with the purples and the pinks. And then I put on the Sentimental liquid lipstick. You know, we have a million lip products and I'm really promoting them right now on my VIP site. This week is Lips Week. We have lip stain, lipstick, regular lipstick, liquid lipstick, lip liners, lip glosses, lip balms, you name it. We've got it. We've got a million beautiful colors too. So if you have any questions, comment below or you can just message me. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.